Smoking in public places has been prohibited in Rancho Cucamonga for several years. But the Healthy RC youth leaders discovered a loophole in that ordinance that didn't specifically cover vaping and e-cigarettes. They've been putting together a campaign to educate our city youth about the dangers of e-cigarettes and working to close the loophole in the city's smoking ordinance. They realized success when the Rancho Cucamonga City Council recently amended the city's no smoking ordinance to include e-cigarettes and vaping devices. Under the original ordinance, smoking of tobacco products was prohibited at parks and other city-owned and operated facilities. At the urging of the Healthy RC youth leaders and others, the council agreed to amend and add e-cigarettes and vaping devices to the no smoking ordinance.
We are celebrating a win for the city because Healthy RC and Healthy RC youth leaders have brought together a policy addition to our smoking policy, and that would include electronic smoking devices and hookahs.
The City Council's vote to amend the city's smoking ordinance to include e-cigarettes and vaping devices was the culmination of a lot of work by the Healthy RC youth leaders and others in the community.
We had a number of Healthy RC youth leaders and community residents come and speak before City Council, and they all spoke on behalf of why they believe it is important for the city to include electronic smoking devices in their policy. And it ranged from teachers, from students, and it also ranged from people who are in healthcare. And every single person had the same issue with electronic smoking devices and what the trends are for teens.
The youth leaders had been working for several years on this initiative, doing a number of things, including polling local middle and high school students, talking to students about the dangers of smoking, and even producing an anti-vaping PSA.
About the importance of knowing what e-cigarettes are and the importance of knowing the negative tones of what it's doing to our society and how e-cigarettes are impacting our youth and negatively.
This is the PSA that was played for the City Council and is now making the rounds at area schools and events. Take a look.
Hi, my name is EC. That's what my friends call me. I'm an electronic cigarette. I was assembled and brought to life in a factory somewhere in China. I have a battery pack, a heating element called an atomizer, a cartridge tank where I store my flavored electronic juice, and a light. I went on a journey one day to a store in California. After a few days, I found a new friend named Dax. We spent a lot of time together. He took me everywhere with him. I was there through the good and bad times. I was there during stressful times for school projects and college applications. I was also there to hang out with friends at homecoming. But one day, Dax got really sick. He kept coughing and wheezing. I heard he had popcorn lung. This is a condition where a chemical called diacetyl damages and blocks his airways. It got so bad he needed a lung transplant, but it was too late. I was abandoned just collecting dust on a shelf. But one day, Dax's girlfriend found me and looked at me with anger and resentment. "It's all your fault," she yelled at me. She grabbed me and threw me in the trash. I now realize it is partially my fault for Dax's death. The chemical that damaged his lungs is found in the juice I contain. I didn't realize I was so harmful. Be knowledgeable. Share this information. It could save you or your friends. If you or someone you know need help quitting their use of e-cigarettes or tobacco, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
The PSA is meant to target all ages, but in particular young people who may have been exposed to e-cigarettes or may be thinking about using them. For some on the Healthy RC Youth Leaders team, the effort to cut back smoking in public places has a real personal impact.
So I have asthma and I'm very active in the city. I ran cross country and track, and so personally, just running by someone smoking, it can ruin a whole run. You could be first quarter mile of a 7-mile run and run by somebody smoking, and it can just throw off your breathing the whole time. Personally, I've had asthma. People don't always think that much of it when they don't have it, but I have cried from not being able to breathe because of instances like this.
And with that personal perspective, the Healthy RC youth leaders will be continuing to work to educate local students and the rest of our community about the dangers of all cigarettes, including vaping devices. For more information on Healthy RC and its efforts to cut smoking and create a healthy Rancho Cucamonga, check out their website at healthyrc.com. I'm David Wiley for Healthy RC Living.
Hi, my name is EC. That's what my friends call me. I'm an electronic cigarette. I was assembled and brought to life in a factory somewhere in China.